I hope you can hear me. I'm sitting by the water here in Stockholm, Sweden, by the Mälaren. It's a lake, a big ass lake here in Stockholm, and we have our first snow. It actually has snowed before, but it didn't stay on the ground, it just melted away. So this is our first snow that stayed with us. And I'm pretty sure that this video is going to be windy. So I'm just gonna have to live with that. So I'm tuning in with my greasy hair, all sweaty and smelly and icky and all of that from Sexy Times and being human. I actually felt very resistant about saying sexy time because I know that people may have opinions about that, but that's okay. And I'm feeling all of it today. I'm feeling grief and pain and sorrow, and I'm feeling joy and connection, and just like the whole world opened up to me all of a sudden. So it's a beautiful day. Fuck, it's amazing to be human. It's hard, but it's fucking amazing. And I wanted to talk about something that I've been witnessing in myself and just like witnessing and seeing. And it's not something new, not something that I haven't seen before, but something I really felt called to talk about. And that is this thing we do when we avoid our feelings because we have a story about it in our heads. Like, if I feel this, it means this and that about me. If I feel this and that is going to happen. I feel that in myself so often. Like, if I allow myself to feel this, I will have to do this and that, and I won't be able to bear it. I won't be able. It will be all too much. I won't be able to handle it, or I will have to do something uncomfortable, and that might be the truth. But what I wanted to really say is that when we do that, when we do that, what I'm doing is I'm putting the past and trying to make it into a future, because my mind tries to go to what's familiar, to what it knows. So it's taking this emotion, this pure energy, and making it something that has happened in the past to not predict the future. Because when we feel this energy of emotion, it can feel very uncertain. We don't know where it will go or where it's heading. And we want our brain, our mind, our ego wants to make sure that we're safe by associating this with something that has happened already. And then we are not present with what's going on. We're not present with the emotion, the energy that is inside of us, and we're not feeling ourselves as we are right now today. But we are stuck in the past and trying to predict a future that doesn't exist, or kind of manifesting the same outcome or the same thing in the future by living from or operating from the past. And that happens. We are human, and that happens, and it's all okay, it's all perfect, it's all good. We are not here to be perfect. We are not here to... It's about the journey, and the journey is beautiful and hard and all of it. But what I'm trying to do now more and more, I really hope you can hear me. It's so much going on, like the wind and the waves and the water and the road over there with the cars. It's just a lot. But what I'm trying to do right now is bring myself back to the present and just feel, just be with it, because I also know, like, feel the self in me, notice, witness the self in me when I'm like, I start to feel something. A emotion is rising up, energy is hitting me, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to do something with this. I'm going to have to figure it out. I'm going to have to know what I'm doing. I'm going to have to this and that. And I'm not feeling that emotion. I'm not being present with it, but I'm trying to figure out what to do with it, because I feel like I have to do something with it, because we are so used to, we have to heal, we have to this, we have to do that, and blah blah blah. We don't. Like, when something is rising up, when something is coming up, what we have to do in the present moment is just be with it, hold it, be present. And that's hard. I'm not going to say that it's just like, yeah, we're doing that, but it gets easier with time. But all we have to do is hold it and be with it and allow it, and we don't have to do anything about it in that moment. Yes, we might have to do something sometime, and we might have to take some action or change things, and that can be hard and uncomfortable, and that's okay. And it's also beautiful, because life is about change and movement and stillness and all of it. But in that moment, all we have to do is be with it, unfold it, listen to it, witness it, and that's all. Just being present with what is, even if that is uncomfortable. And what can help us is to stop judging things as bad and good or uncomfortable. Realize that it's just a belief we have, a conditioning we have, that things are black and white, that things are this bad or good, light and dark, and just allow ourselves to be with what is and witness those polarities, not become them, but witness them and observe them and live with them and play with them and dance with them. And as I'm saying, that's easier said than done, but it's about practice. It's about coming back to it. It's about being present and showing up as we are, even when we are sad and grieving and confused and all of it, the uncertainty, the anxiety, the fear, it's all a part of it. And we are learning. And what I really come to feel in my body is that I often write and speak, talk, share about what I myself need to hear. And it's this beautiful paradox of life, that we are always, as we are teaching, we are learning. As we are sharing, we are sharing with ourselves as much as we are sharing with the world. And as I am speaking and teaching, I'm also always learning. And that's beautiful, that's humbling, that's beautiful. We don't have to have it figured out, we don't have to be perfect in any way, we just have to show up as we are. So my hand is freezing cold, and I'm going to enjoy nature right now and all the sounds, and just take it all in and just be with it all. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you could hear me, and I love you. Have a blessed, beautiful day.